Hello, hello! Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be looking at Higgsfield AI's Kling O1 edit. It's a like text to video, image to video, video generation, but also has pretty awesome features as far as editing videos. I want to start a little different in this video and show my process as far as creating content and generating a video. Be centering it around a song. I create a song on another app called Suno. I'm sure you've heard of it. Um, right, so I'll take out the song, and what I do is I'll take some steps to extract details about the song. Put into like a document or whatever. So I'll throw it in here. I'll create a little bit of optional. But the more important things is I want to get like the song title, if I have a title, um, the caption, style lyrics. Then I'll do a AI song analysis, and you can use like ChatGPT or Claude to get some analysis of the song. That way, you just get more details. Create this document. Then the next step is I want to create some prompts for image generation. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and use Gemini and do this in advance to save some time for us. But I'll show you like the prompt I like to use. So, okay, the role is you are the top conceptual music video artist in the world. The task is use the attached info and create X creative and artistic AI text image prompts and accompanying AI image to video prompts, 5-second generation, that represent scenes that tell the entire story of this song. The deliverables is we have director's vision, including details such as aesthetic, theme, palette, textures, etc. And then for each scene, we want the title, if relevant, timestamp, um, if relevant, timestamp, because maybe you can't get those kind of details on the song, depending how you extract it. There's ways to do that. A sentence what inspired the choices, the text image prompt, and the accompanying image to video prompt. And then cinematography, oh, I have a typo there. Cinematography for each scene, audio cue, motion strategy, etc. And it'll pop out all the details for you. Like an example I'm doing, I'm just going to do like maybe 6 scenes. There's 5 seconds, so 30-second. It'll create a 30-second video, and then I could loop it or edit it or whatever. But you could do a whole song if you get the timestamps that just have like divide into 5 seconds and create different concepts and meld them together. But that's an example of what I'd use. Okay, so I'll grab the image prompts first, and I'll start generating the images. And I think it's very important to generate lots of images because it gives you options and it's very affordable. So you can like go into the concept. So I'll start here, and I'm just gonna pick a choice from each scene. In this case, like this one has a little bit more. This one's gloomy. I'm gonna go with this one. Right. So I'll just grab that and I'll label it. Okay. So that's my first choice there. This is the next. It can be the next scene. You see the progression, like so you want to try to find some consistency. So since we're going from here to here, I am gonna take. It's a hard choice here. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, my third choice. Here's the choices. There might be something that's like artistically standing out for me, like this. This one I just liked a little bit more. The back, for some reason. I guess that's part of being art. You don't really stuff, do you? And then, okay, so we are going from here to here. Now, do we like the text, and we're playing safety games as part of the song? Now, there's a text here. Because this text stands out too much, I'm going to go with this. Okay, forgive myself. And then scene 5 is right here. It is making a choice in this scene. It's a hard choice. If I'm forced to choose one of these, it's really hard. I'm being indecisive. Make a, let's go here and make a choice. Oh, by the way, I'm using Nano Banana Pro. Let's go with this one. Choose one here. Okay, so we can't avoid. Yeah, but I'm attracted to this one, immediately attracted to this one. This one stands out more. You know what? It was my first thing that stood out, and that's gonna be our scene 6. Okay, we're jumping to the video edit. We're going to video over here. We're gonna go with frames. I picked the first scene. Pick the first scene right here. I'll just redo that. Just scene 1. Click open. Then we're grabbing our prompt. Okay. Put that there. Duration 5 seconds. Aspect ratio I'm gonna do 16:9. That's you can do unlimited, but in this case I want to generate a bunch at once, so I'm going to pay the credits. Kling O1 video. That's what we're featuring right now. That's what we're talking about. So we're going to generate. Now again, I will generate a couple, but normally if this is something that like has to be high quality production, selling it or whatever, you have to generate a bunch. Because AI is not at the point where it's one shot. You're one shotting video, text or image to video and getting something you're happy with the first try. It's just not at the point. Even if you're really great at printing, you're gonna want to have a bunch of copies. So I'm just gonna do like 3 for each one. I'll show that process for this one, how I'm generating these. This will take a little time because of the video generation, but I'm just gonna repeat this process for each scene, right? The amount of generations you want, and then I'll jump to the end where we're selecting the choices from each. I'll meet you there. Okay, I want to show you the progress so far. Another reason I picked 4 generally for a project I'm overly invested in as a minimum is because on the plan I'm currently subscribed to, you could generate 4 at a time. So that's the batch I could do. So for each scene, I'll generate 4 videos. So I'm just going through these. Like I said, I'll generate a bunch at a time and just pick the top one. There wasn't actually a lot of variety in the scenes. There's some nuance, but there wasn't a lot of. These ones, for example, the very first scene, almost identical. So yeah, the more action you have and the more variables you have, the higher chance it'll be. You'll need to do more generations to get a quality result. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm just finishing up. I have to do this for all 6 scenes. Then I'll show you. We'll jump to that step next. Jump back to add another note here. It's pretty important to talk about is duration generation. Some of the models could handle 20 plus seconds now. But what I find is if I do stick to these lower chunks of like 5 seconds, there's less chance to get hallucinations. So you'll be able to get higher quality pieces that way. Now, obviously, it's a lot of material and you need longer scenes and you want details on a story, but it's also harder to get it. Let's say you do a batch of 4, it's much harder to hit it if you're doing 20 seconds. We're just finishing now. This is scene 4, I believe. Start generating scene 5. Okay, so we got everything, right? We got 6 videos now. I selected one for me. Now you could use whatever. I have Adobe, but I'll just use just free versions of assembling it. It's nice to have transition between the videos minimum. But then I'm gonna the next step now is I'm gonna off screen. I'll just combine these videos, about a 30-second video, and then jump back together so we can see how that looks visually. Okay, so in this case, I'm just using Clipchamp, which is something pretty I'm just putting the videos in order. A little transition between each one. About 30 seconds. story. So there you go. Next step, there's a lot of different things. You can add stuff in the middle, uh, insert extra images, put text, fancy stuff like that. But for now, we're gonna keep it very simple. I'm just gonna save this and then duplicate it to song length and then cut it. I'll show you that next step. Okay, I've hopped over to Canva, and this is something just a pretty easy step. I'm gonna grab something just for an intro aspect. I'm gonna grab this and then we'll rendezvous. Show you what I'll do with that. All right, so I got that little asset I created on Canva. I'm just gonna use it as an intro and outro. Put the videos merged together. Grab this, and then start just put it together here, and we'll rendezvous with the result. Okie dokie, and you see I've added intro, outro, merge those videos together. Let's see how it looks.
Through storms of doubt and skies of gray, I find my way, I find my way. When shadows dance and light grows dim, something deep within begins. The world may shake and bend, but I won't break in the end. Like titanium wings, I soar through every closing door.
You get the idea. I'll post it somewhere and share it the link below. So anyways, returning back to the featured tool here, which is Kling O1 Video and Edit. I want to show you a little bit more about that, give you a little more information. Okay, so it has a lot of cool features, as you can see right here. Making modifications to the scene, lighting, it's like very impressive. Here's the object swap. Oop. Use reframe and composition. Here's cleanup. This one. Here you go, recolor and restyle. Extend and keyframing. And it's worth mentioning again the unlimited feature right here. So if you're doing, you have to do a production piece, the ability to generate unlimited pieces is very powerful because then you have a lot of choices for each scene. And here on Higgsfield, we have an awesome prompt bank right here. Exact controls and instructions. Lots and lots of features. It doesn't right now, like I have the ultimate right here. The ultimate does feature unlimited Kling O1 video. And I myself have switched from Leonardo. I was using Leonardo, FreePic, WaveSpeed, but now I've been doing basically almost everything here on Higgsfield. The pricing's really great. They have a comparison chart right here. They have the best price by quite a margin. And thanks for joining me anyways. Let me know if you have any questions, comments below. And yeah, stay posted for more content.